Grace,
You insult the blood that runs in your body.
is it crime?
You're taking the easy way out.
Is it a blood feud?
It's just like this.
Or is it all of them?
Don't think for a minute that I don't feel what they feel right now.
Find out when a battle of words erupts into an all-out war. Next, Geraldo.
Wednesday afternoon at 4, here on 13.
The Horrifying Masks of Arequipa, this week at 6.
Hi, welcome to the show. Guess what? You're invited to a wedding. That's right. This beautiful bride and this handsome groom are going to be getting married on our show on a traditional wedding ceremony. Well, it's not that traditional, because you see, this bride is going to be marrying another woman, and this groom is going to be marrying another man. Their family members are here today, and they're not too crazy about this. What's going to happen when the minister says, "Speak now, or forever hold your peace"? We'll see. Let's come inside. Show. Okay, as you can, all right, okay. As you can see from the decorations, as you look around, we're going to have a wedding today. But it's not just your ordinary wedding where a man marries a woman. You see, on today's show, a man is going to marry a man. And a woman is going to marry a woman. Okay, I want you to meet our first guest, Jan and her lover, Merrill. They say that they will walk down the aisle together with or without the support of their family and friends. And as a matter of fact, they're going to get married right here a little later on the show. Merrill, why is the wedding so important to you? The marriage, the idea of having a marriage.
This is the person that I adore. She makes my life, and there's nothing more important to me than spending my life to her. And I want to have a symbol of my commitment to her. I couldn't be more proud of who I'm with.
Couldn't you have that relationship? Couldn't you say to each other, you know, I love you more than anyone in the world. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. We will live together. You know, maybe one day we will adopt children, whatever it is, we will have a life together. But in this society, men marry women, women marry men, but you don't marry each other.
No.
Why couldn't you say, why is the marriage so important?
I think that it's something that I'm entitled to. I think that a wedding is something that you're raised with. It's an idea of not marrying a man, it's an idea of love. It's a symbol of love.
But you were raised the same society that told you, and I'm just doing this for discussion, okay?
Sure.
The same society that tells you a wedding is something that, you know, one day you're going to have in your life, and it's going to be great, and you'll have the white gown, and you'll go down the aisle, and all that kind of stuff. That same society also says, marry a man if you're going to get married.
That's why I'm here. It's exactly why I'm here. I'm getting married, I'm marrying this beautiful woman. I don't know why society has something to say about this. I've never understood it.
Jan, how did you get involved in this?
Look at her, how could I not get involved in this?
So the issue here is, at what age, when did you first figure out that who you were really attracted to was a woman?
Probably when I was about 19, I think.
Did you, as a teenager, did you date guys?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Did you enjoy that? I'm not being, I'm not being disrespectful. You know, I'm trying to learn.
I had a lot of really great boyfriends, but I just felt like something was missing. I never fell in love, and until I had my first girlfriend, then I felt like I was really in love. When I met Merrill, I knew I met my soulmate. You know, and this is the person that I want to marry.
Do you think it's conceivable that you ever could have married a man?
No.
Even if you hadn't met her?
I never fell in love with a man.
There are people who haven't. I'm not trying to talk you out of anything. I'm
You better not.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, wait a second. I'm paying for the wedding.
Thank you.
Obviously, we've had a lot of shows where we've had lesbians on, and normally when we talk to them, they have told us that they first realize that they are at a much earlier age. Some say even as young children, even before you think they'd be conscious of their sexuality. But you're saying it didn't happen till later in life, and you did date boys, and you were at some point attracted to young men, and I would ask you the same question. Were you at any point ever attracted to young men?
Sure. I don't think there's anything normal. I think people are trying to figure out too much about who we are. Just, we are who we are. We're all different. There are all different kinds of lesbians. Some of us are born this way. Some of us choose to be this way. Some of us, I think we're all different, and I understand why people ask questions, but...
How does your family feel about it?
Mine? You know, my mother is one of the most supportive people in the world. I didn't tell her I was going to be on the show. I'm going to be telling her in the next week or so.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom. Didn't want you to worry. I'll tell you all about it.
We'll find out how supportive she is, yes.
But she's wonderful. She's met Jan. She's welcomed her into the family. And she's thoughtful of when she buys gifts. She knows Jan as a person, who she is, what would she like. Just things, she's part of the family.
Why do you think, and then I have to take a break, you know there are people watching this show that are going to say, I mean, even looking at two absolutely charming young women, saying, there's something wrong here. We can't permit it. This is wrong. This is wrong. What do you say? Why do you think people get so upset with a concept that you two would actually get married?
It's a good question. I don't know why people get that upset. I mean, what gives some people the right to judge other people? You know, I mean...
We do it all the time. You ask for the state's authority to be married.
I pay taxes to the same state. I'm only asking to be allowed to love.
Up next, this man will tell his gay brother that as far as he's concerned, he should stay in the closet. He says that if he marries his male lover, then their brotherly bond will break. Please stay with us.
Gas. When bloating, pain, and pressure tie you in knots, don't make the antacid mistake. Take this little pill instead. Maximum Strength Phazine. There's more gas relief in one Phazine soft gel than in a whole bottle of regular Maalox. All this Maalox can't get rid of gas, but with the liquid medicine in just one Phazine, the gas is gone. Take Phazine, and the gas is gone.
What's the first choice of pediatricians for diaper rash? Desitin ointment. And there's another great addition, Desitin cornstarch powder. Both treat and protect with zinc oxide. Desitin, the trusted name in diaper rash.
Kids go for what kids love. And moms choose great-tasting Flintstones nearly 3-to-1 over any other brand. Have your kids had their Flintstones today?
Some juice drinks only have a little bit of juice in them. A lot of other stuff. But not Welch's. Welch's grape juice is 100% juice from real Concord grapes. They don't have to add a lot of other stuff. Welch's Concord grapes give a taste you can feel in your cheeks. Welch's grape juice. 100% juice. No wonder it tastes so good.
It's rodeo time again, and since 1986, Kroger has been a major participant in the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. This year, Kroger is proud to co-sponsor the Petting Zoo with Channel 13 and to support events like the Chuck Wagon Race, Calf Scramble, and more. Kroger, where it costs less to get more.
Channel 13 is proud to join Kroger in sponsoring the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Live Petting Zoo. While at this year's rodeo, bring the kids by one of the 3 locations in the Astro Hall, the Plaza, South Annex, and Arena areas. It's fun for all ages, and best of all, it's free.
And your mom is dating. Do you want her to dump him? Then give us a call at 1-800-29-JERRY. Welcome back. Okay. Some people believe that when a minister says, "I now pronounce you man and wife," standing before him should be a man and a woman. But how do you feel about 2 men or 2 women marrying each other? That's what we're talking about today. I'd like you to meet our next guest, Shane, and his lover, David. Also joining them is David's brother and sister-in-law, Bill and Rose. Now, Shane, you and David will be getting married later on in the show. I guess the question is, why?
Well, because he asked me to marry him last June, and I accepted, so. It's a little quicker than we expected, but...
Brother, what do you think about this?
Bill,
right?
I don't feel it's right for the children of the future, to be able to look at this and see that it is going to be accepted by society that gays and lesbians can be married. I think it should be something that should stay in the closet. It's their choice. If they want to get married, then it should stay in the closet.
You know, imagine if, let me turn it around on you. Let me just turn it around on you for point of discussion. Right. You love your wife, Rose.
Yes, I do.
You love her. You are a heterosexual man.
Yes, I am.
Just love her. What if somehow in this society, heterosexuality was against the law? Against custom? What if the laws of the state that you live in said you may not marry a woman?
They'd have to give us
You would deny your sexuality for the rest of your life?
No, I wouldn't, but...
What would you do?
Bingo. They would have to give...
First of all, there wouldn't be any people that...
You what?
First of all, if that was the case, that a woman and a man wouldn't be able to get married, there wouldn't be any people to disagree with it because there wouldn't be babies. 2 men cannot create babies.
Yeah.
But